As promised in my introduction, I'm going to answer the question, what's the best disc style? And I know you're all really dying to know the answer, and I'm going to plead the mediator on this, the non-committal, and I'm going to answer it the same way your kids might you might answer your kids when they say, which one is your favorite? You know what? Uh, they're all the same. I love you all the same. And maybe there's times where I like this one a little bit more or that one a little bit more. Really, in the end, we need all four disc styles. And I was talking to a group who was saying, maybe we use disc to help us in hiring. And I said, no, I don't think so. Disc doesn't recommend that. But as well, we can all be successful. And a disc style doesn't make you successful. It makes you, I think, if you are more people focused, you might lead more into a people focused role, but you're going to naturally, hopefully, be able to select that. And you're going to be able to pick that out just in interviews. Somebody who's really a strong introvert, you probably don't want in sales, but you're going to be able to find that in an interview. You don't need a disc for that. But I just wanted to talk about, and this is going to come out in my newsletter. So if you don't get my newsletter, then I highly encourage you to subscribe to it. But this is my disc styles. And so all four disc styles have strengths. And as much as maybe one of them might drive us a little nuts or we just don't get, they all have value and they all bring something to the table. And I think it's really important to remember that is that um, we all lean into our strengths. They all have challenges and blind spots. And that's why it's important to have elements of all of your styles on a team or to recognize where you don't have a style that you need to be really aware and cognizant of. So let's start with our D styles because we always start with D. If you need to make risky decisions, if you need to make quick decisions, our D styles are it. Like that is a strong point. They are able to dig in. They are able to um, take on risk. It doesn't scare them. It actually really excites them, and they get things done. They'll push us outside our comfort zone. So when we want to stretch and grow and challenge ourselves, our D styles are great at that, and so we need to lean into that. They under a time crunch, when we need to make a really quick decision, our D styles do that. They thrive in conflict and debate, so sending them in to have those hard conversations is great. They're a great group to use for that because they're willing to have those hard conversations. Some of our other styles shy away from that conflict or that debate, and so sending our D styles into that, we can lean into that strength with them. They're fantastic at getting all the cards on the table, right? They aren't ones who are going to hold back what they think. And so you're going to know exactly what you think with the D style. Our I styles take care of our people. And so they are our people. They are the ones who feed our group, who show up, who notice the small little things. Our I styles are the ones who notice when somebody's slightly off that nobody else notices and is able to check in with them and say, is everything okay? What can I do to help? They pick up on emotions that other people might not see. They pick up on all those small subtleties. They have a really positive and optimistic nature, which just can kind of fill you up. When a team is feeling down, our I styles can build them back up again. They're great at making people feel appreciated, right? That strong focus on people and who is a real strength of our I styles. Our S styles are slow and steady. They just get it done. Like you can give it to them, it takes them a little while to get going, but then they really just sort of it's like that locomotive. They just chug along, and they're really great at teamwork. A group project, your S styles are great at that. D styles maybe not as much, but your I's and your S's are great at teamwork. And so having them in a trusting environment, they're going to work on building trust. They're going to work on building strong team. And so that is really important. They have a really good balance between tasks and people. So they'll focus on the people, but yet the tasks done. So it's a really, really great balance that they're able to maintain. And our C styles. So our C styles are like amazing quality work. You want to dig into a pro con list or an analysis, ask your C style to do that because they will dig in and they will give you all the data. They're great at that analytical focus. They are naturally very curious, so they're going to ask their favorite question is why. So they're going to dig into the why of things. They're going to ask about that. They're really cautious. So when we want to make sure that we aren't jumping in too fast, leaning in on our C styles to slow us down is really great. They're going to ask us great questions. They're going to challenge a little bit more. So they're going to force us to think things through. So they're a really good counterbalance to our D's and even our I's who just want to jump in with both feet, right? Our C's are going to make sure the water temperature is right, that it is at the right in the pool. They're going to make sure that it is at the right depth, that it's safe to do so. So it's really important that we have all four styles with us.